Greetings to you guys. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade beef lasagna. And to the pot I had roughly 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now I'm going to add half a pound of ground minced beef, and what you want to do is just to brown the beef for 5 minutes. And this is a very easy recipe, guys. And at the same time you also want to preheat your oven at 180 degrees. So now I'm going to add half a cup of chopped onion and 4 cloves of minced garlic, followed by half a teaspoon black pepper, now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and this is basically crushed red pepper flakes, guys. And you want to give it a quick stir. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, sea salt, or you could use whatever salt you have at home. Now to my measuring cup, right, I have 1 cup of stewed tomato and 1 cup of tomato sauce. So now I'm going to add roughly half a teaspoon of basil, followed by a teaspoon of parsley flakes. Now I'm going to add roughly 1/4 cup of tomato paste, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, for weekly videos. And as you see, I have the lasagna pasta that I'm going to use. Alright, so actually I pre-cooked my pasta shell before. And you also want to taste, you want to taste for salt as well. Alright, so as you see me had, I had a little bit of Goya season, all-purpose season adobe. So I'm just going to add a splash of red wine, and this is optional, guys, you don't have to add it. And I'm going to also add 2 bay leaves as well. And last but not least, a tablespoon of butter, and the butter is optional, guys. And you want this to simmer for roughly 15 to 20 minutes. As you guys can see, it's simmering under low heat. You don't want it to boil, you want it to simmer. So now I'm going to lay the pasta together, put the pasta together, right, or put the lasagna together. So to the bottom of the pan, to my casserole dish, I'm going to add just a little bit of the beef mince, right. Then you want to start laying your pasta, your lasagna pasta shell in order. And if you guys doing yours at home, guys, you might want to use a little bit more sauce to it, or if not, you could use a little bit more beef mince. So I'm going to lay the first set of pasta. Now I'm going to add the beef mince to the pasta. Now I'm going to sprinkle some cheddar cheese, grated cheddar cheese. And I'm using 2 cups of cheese, guys. You want to just continue laying the pasta. And you will need roughly about 10 or 9 or 10 pasta shell, lasagna shell, to do this. Now I'm going to add the beef mince to it. And now I'm going to add just some cheese. And the baking process for this, guys, is roughly 25 minutes to 180. And what you want to do is bake it for 20 minutes, and for the last 5 minutes you want to bake it. No, for the first 20 minutes you want to bake it covered. For the last 5 minutes you want to bake it uncovered. So now I'm going to add the balance of beef mince. That, as you guys can see, this could take some more sauce and beef mince, but you have to work with what I have. So I'm going to add the balance of cheese to it. As I said before, you want to bake it covered for 20 minutes. Then for the last 5 minutes, you want to bake it uncovered, just for the cheese to brown. And if you're using a small casserole dish like mine, if you find that the edging is, hanging overboard, you want to get a knife or scissors and just to trim it up. And sorry for the background noise, guys. That's one of those days. So I'm just going to cover this with a piece of aluminum foil, and you can also spray your aluminum foil or rub some vegetable oil on it. So I'm going to add it to the oven now, put it in the oven for it to bake for 25 minutes, 20 minutes covered, and 5 minutes uncovered. And this serving will serve roughly 6 people. So there you have it, guys. 20 minutes baking in the oven covered. So at the moment I'm just going to remove it from the oven and remove the foil from it. And if you find that the cheese stick to the foil paper, you want to get a knife and just remove the foil paper from the cheese. And there you have it, guys. I'm just going to add it to the oven for 5 minutes. And there you have it, guys, the finishing product. And at the end you could just sprinkle some parsley flakes. If you have fresh parsley, you could chop a tablespoon of parsley and add it to it. Anyway, thank you guys for viewing. As always, peace, one love. Peace.